We're already late before starting. That's a good sign. But, it was lunch was a bit late, but now I think there's some people coming, but I think we will start. And it's a great pleasure for me to welcome you to Sweden and to the 41st International Symposium on Diabetes and Nutrition. And it's actually 20 years, exactly 20 years since this DNSG annual meeting was in Sweden. It was in Sostaholm in 2004, chaired by Professor Bengt Westby. So it's very nice to be back here again. We have been in many other locations in different parts of Europe and also in Toronto since then. So I welcome you all to this meeting. And actually it's 145 registered attendees. So that's quite a lot compared to some recent meetings. And it's from, we are representing 18 countries. So it's a very international meeting as well. And the 49 accepted abstracts will be presented either as a very short 3 minutes oral presentations. We don't have posters. We decide to have 3 minutes short orals or 10 minutes oral abstract presentations. Just so you know where you are, as you see, it's a little bit in the middle of nowhere here, in the woods, so you cannot escape. So that was part of the plan, that you cannot go to Stockholm or Uppsala, where the fun things are. So you can focus on the science here, and you have, as you can see, you can run if you want to do some running, if we have time for that. But and as you saw from those of you who came from the airport, it's very close. And it's about, as you can see, Nova Park it's in between, in the middle of Arlanda and Uppsala, and it's 20 kilometers to Uppsala. So we go there tomorrow. You can see some of the Uppsala during this social tour, university buildings and the castle and so on. And we hope for a good weather. Now it's really nice. It's just arrived warm weather here to Sweden, so we were lucky. It was much colder last week, but we hope that will no rain for tomorrow because we'll be walking outdoors. Organizing committee, apart from myself and my local team here, Mikael Fredén and Fredrik Rosqvist here in Uppsala, in my research group in Sweden here, have been, of course, worked a lot with this, but Cyril Kendall and John Stephen Piper are co-organizing this and have been very helpful and doing a lot of work with this. And we together put this program together, and I think it looks very interesting. So hopefully it will be a good scientific meeting. And of course, I thank you all, and also Jordi Salas-Lavado and his colleague Carol has helped with the web page. A lot of work there, but that was very helpful with that. And of course, the staff at the hotel, Nicky and Linda and others, and they help you at the reception, of course, if you have questions regarding the accommodation and so on. And we have a scientific committee also to make sure that the science are high level enough that looked at this, and we have those named here representing many countries as well. And all these are on the website and in the program. You can find this. And we also very happy to have this award, as we have every year. We have Young Investigators or a presentation award. And also this year we have 3 different types of awards. It's best oral abstract, and we have best short oral abstract. Those are the 3 minutes, and the travel grant. So we will by tradition, we will announce these the last day during the gala dinner, the winners of these awards. And it's the committee, DNSG committee, the board that will evaluate all the student or the presenting speakers, the abstract speakers, to select the winners. And just a very short history of DNSG, just to show you that is quite long history here. And this is the 41st, so you can understand it have been going on for a long time. But if you look in the start there, we have Jim Mann as one of the key persons actually starting this group, and was being a chairperson, the first chairperson officially. Then I think before that was long before my time here, but they also have meetings and discussions before the mid-80s. But as you can see, they have been continuing annually with this meeting every year. So it has been very important meeting in nutrition diabetes research, I believe. One of the best, I would say, international meetings focus on diet and not only diabetes, but also obesity and cardiometabolic diseases. And an important task of the DNSG is to work and update dietary guidelines on diabetes, as you probably know. And we recently published the most updated dietary guidelines in 2023. You can find this on the website, you have the reference there. And there have been a lot of work the last 10 years, basically, putting that together with a lot of people involved. And we have a board, the current board, which changed over the years, of course, but now we have the Cyril Kender, chairperson, is the president or chairperson of DNSG. And we have, as you see, vice chairperson, secretary, communication manager, and also board members that are in the committee. And these are elected during the General Assembly that we have in the end of this meeting every year. Just briefly, if you want to become a member, because I know not all of you, for some of you, this is the first DNSG meeting, and there's there's some criteria. You need to attend two meetings. Either if you present 2 times, you're eligible to apply for membership, or you can present or attend at 1 time. So present or attend. Or you can attend us at 3 meetings. So it's a different ways to become a member there. And you can contact our secretary to apply for membership. And of course, we're very happy to have new members, so we keep the group alive and have new members to the group. Some practical short notes. For speakers and audience, we try to be in time. We already, as I said, we have just a bit too tight schedule, I would say, but it's as a tradition, this meeting, we have a very tight schedule. I think all our meetings, we say every year, it's too much, it's too little time, too little space, but we tend to want to squeeze in as much science as possible, and also accept all the abstracts. As I said, nearly 50 abstracts. So that's also a reason that we don't want to reject student abstracts. So we try to accept all the abstracts and to fit them in. But hopefully it will be not too bad anyway. But and I also want to mention we Zoom record and video record some of the sessions, and Zoom is because we have 4 speakers. We'll give them through Zoom. You will hear about that later. Yeah, and as I said, it's important, of course, for all the speakers to send the presentations either by email, but I prefer coming here 15-20 minutes before the session starts, so we don't have technical delays. And just to finish up here, I don't want to take too much time since we were already a bit late here from the start with the lunch. I'm sorry about that. You had to stress with the lunch there, but there was some I think misunderstanding that waited for the lunch a bit too long. But anyway, hopefully we'll eat some healthy Nordic diet. And we had midsummer last week, so you just missed that celebration, but probably, or maybe we'll have some pickled herring and other things here, we'll see. And you have some very nice facilities here, a spa and a gym, and the woods, of course, if you want to run. Although I'm not sure you will have time to use it, as I said. So, but anyway, they're here. And unless you're a very early bird person, then you can use it. But for me, that doesn't work. So I will probably not do it. But we will see tomorrow this social tour. We will look at the university buildings. So at least you have been in Uppsala and see the most the more famous or key buildings. And we'll also have a look at the castle, and we will have a drink, a reception, and some canapes, and hopefully it will be this type of weather. That is what we hope for, really, to have this blue sky, because we'll mingle in the botanical garden with a view towards the castle. But we'll see. Hopefully, at least no rain, but who knows? we hope for the best. And we will have some QR codes also that we put out if you want to quickly download the program, but you have also the books in paper. So you should be able to find it in several ways. And finally, of course, we'll want to thank the sponsors to contribute to the meeting. As you can see, it's various sponsors that helped and supported the meeting. So I think we should move on, to move on to the science and the presentations, because we have a lot of talks here before the coffee break, and then there's it's a little bit short today since we start later than tomorrow on Saturday. So I will now stay here, because I will share the first session